What's up, guys? Marlon back here again with another news video, and wow, Nintendo is tearing up the sales chart, man. Seriously, for the weakest system out of the three, man, Nintendo can do no wrong considering that it's a hybrid console. And so the Nintendo Switch crosses 52.8 million units sold. So Nintendo have their physical financial year for December 31st, and wow, this is impressive stuff, guys. So as of December 31st, 2019, the Switch lifetime sales have exceeded 52.8 million units. Of 47.3 million were regular Switch, while 5.9 million were Switch-Lite. So this is really good. The Switch-Lite is selling strong, man, at 5.19 million. And of course, the Switch outsold the Super Nintendo. So that comes as no surprise there, considering that the Switch itself outsold the Xbox One. So it's just a lot of different things that is going on here. And of course, 49.1 million units in its lifetime sales. So man, this is really extravagant. Of course, they have a official breakdown of everything, but wow, just to know that Nintendo is tearing it up. And a lot of people said that, oh, the Nintendo Switch is not gonna pass 5 million. It's not gonna work because, you know, it's not powerful enough and it don't have enough third-party support, and the online is garbage. Look, the online is weak, I give you that, but the Switch is the only console of its kind right now. Okay, it's a hybrid console. You could take it out on the go. You can play it at home. You cannot beat that. There's nobody else competing with Nintendo right now. So I'll say that Nintendo has no problem hitting 100 million. I'll say they probably hit 100 million probably by spring of next year. Who knows? I mean, I think they're on their way right now. They're already at 50 million right now, and I think it's almost 3 years they did that. So who knows? I mean, with more software coming out, if we get a Switch Pro and some other really good stuff, I mean, the sky is the limit for Nintendo right now. Also, we got some bad news here for 3DS owners. And we know that Nintendo was trying to phase out the 3DS because the Switch-Lite is basically like a 3DS in my opinion. And the 3DS games, some of them are going to be ported over to the Nintendo Switch. So I'm going to go ahead and dig right off into this. This is of course to do with their sales for that physical year there. So Nintendo has published their condolence operating results and consolidated financial forecast for 9 months ending in December 31st. So basically, Nintendo no longer mentions about supporting the 3DS in their latest physical earnings. So again, guys, yeah, I mean, they're trying to phase out the 3DS and trying to focus on the Switch-Lite, the Nintendo Switch, and a Pro there. So I mean, the 3DS did its thing. I mean, it's been around for a very long time now, so this comes as no surprise that Nintendo is gearing up here for the future. Now I'm gonna go ahead and read a quote here. So it states, for Nintendo 3DS hardware sales totaling 0.62 million units, 73.0% decrease on a year-to-year basis, while software sales total 4.10 million units, 63.0 decrease on a year-to-year basis. So there you guys go. The sales are decreasing year-to-year. That simply means that everybody is either buying a Switch or they're buying a Switch-Lite or something like that. Nobody's really like buying 3DS like that anymore like they used to, like 3, 4, maybe 5 years back. So that comes as no surprise. The sky's the limit though, to see, you know, what is the future. And I'm pretty sure they're going to sprinkle a couple of little 3DS stuff here and there, but not as much. It's sort of going to be like the Wii U, right? Where you get maybe 1 and 2 games here and there, but nothing really groundbreaking. All right, guys, let's move on here to the next part of the news video here. So rumor have it that Microsoft is supposed to come out at launch with 2 consoles, right? The Series X, which is the more powerful one, okay, and then a much more cheaper version, so sort of like the Xbox Series S and not the X. You get it? So basically, someone actually leaked out the specs for that particular console, this cheaper variant, and wow, I can say that I'm really impressed here. So let's dig deep right into this. So a detailed analysis of the mysterious AMD APU was over on Reddit and showing the chip's benchmark scores in a 3D11 and time spy relative to known AMD chipsets. So the APU includes a 4.0 gigahertz octa-core processor and a unknown graphics processing unit, and it's paired with 16 gigabyte of GDDRX memory shared RAM. So it has 12 gigabyte of video RAM and 4 gigabyte in these benchmarks. So this is interesting. So from what we can gather here, basically they're saying the performance is going to sit between 7.0 teraflops or 7.9 teraflops, which is basically a lot higher than the rumored 4 teraflops. And you guys got to remember that the Xbox One X is sitting at 6 teraflops. You know what I mean? So this is really, really good that the cheaper variant of the cheaper new Xbox is going to be, you know, a bit more powerful than the Xbox One X. So very interesting to know. I think they say they can top out at almost 8 teraflops, which is basically 2 more teraflops over what we got right now with the Xbox One X. So I think what it really boils down to is the games, right? I mean, if they come out with a cheaper Xbox, everybody's gonna be like, you know what, we're gonna just buy this one instead of, you know, the Series X, which is like, I guess, rumored to be 14 teraflops or something like that, which is really insane. And this cheaper variant will be $100 cheaper than the PlayStation 5, which is rumored to be $499. So I mean, it's gonna be selling for $399, but yes, it's cheaper than the PS5. But what about the exclusive games? Considering that Microsoft came out and said, hey, look, we're not going to be putting out any exclusive stuff right now until maybe 1 to 2 years from now. So yeah, why can't I just go ahead and just keep my Xbox One X and play all the latest Xbox games on it and save myself 2 teraflop and upgrade into another Xbox right now? Now, this is cool for people who don't own an Xbox and want to experience everything that Microsoft has to offer. But I'm telling you, if PlayStation comes out guns blazing and they have better exclusive games, then that's pretty much what it boils down to. But it's really good to know about the cheaper variant of the Series X here. All right, guys, now let's move on to the last part of the news video here. Take this with a grain of salt. So rumor have it that The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, the name has been leaked. So it's called The Legend of Zelda Bond of the Triforce. This is sequel to Breath of the Wild 2. And they talked about a lot of different gameplay elements here. And basically, guys, we can expect a trailer, it said, really, really soon. Now, trailer meaning that, yo, this trailer might be in the next Nintendo Direct. And I really want to talk about this Nintendo Direct because I do believe at this point it's the 30th of this month. So we're not going to get no Direct this month. It has to be in February. And last year, they didn't have a Direct, I believe, in January. It was February, I believe February 13th. So we could get a Nintendo Direct around the same time, or they might push it down for later, like the later part of February, just because we're hearing about the PlayStation 5 reveal. Or they might do it before the PlayStation 5 reveal to kind of big up themselves and give themselves, you know, a bit more momentum going off into, you know, the year and whatnot. Because I do believe that Nintendo might drop a Switch Pro this year just to kind of keep their name going, and just to kind of keep sales going. People still gonna buy Switches regardless if the PS5 is out or the Xbox Series X is out or not. Now I'm gonna go ahead and dig a little bit deeper here into this rumor. So the new title will be called The Legend of Zelda: Bond of the Triforce. The trailer will be released soon. We won't have to wait long. Zelda will be playable within the dungeons to solve the various puzzles. It will be exchangeable with Link at any time. Zelda will be visible in Overworld with Link, and thanks to her power of nature, she will be able to help Link change the weather. That's really, really good stuff there. That's some like next generation technology kind of engine there. Animals will play a very important role with the game. In the trailer, we will see a larger rideable bear. Wow. There will be new enemies to defeat, and a snake as an enemy will also be shown in the trailer. There seems to be a magic bar, probably for Zelda. The slingshot will return as a weapon since it has been absent in the previous Zelda Breath of the Wild title. The graphics will be very similar to Breath of the Wild. Music playback will be Zelda 2, the Adventure of Link theme remix, the old title released on the Nintendo NES. Wow. So take all of this. This sounds really, really good, but we know how these leaks are. We're not going to really get excited. And if it is coming out this year, which I think it is, because King Zelda said that a major Zelda title will be dropping this year. Hey, man, there's no surprise there. And I do believe that this could be one of those games that will kind of push the Switch Pro. Like Nintendo can actually use that for a very good marketing scheme here to kind of get people on board with like the much more powerful Nintendo Switch. All right, guys, that ends off today's news video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you guys hit that like button, share the video around, and leave y'all thoughts down in the comment section down below. Thank y'all so much for the support, and peace, guys. We're out of here. Have yourself a great day.